Well, now it's time for Practice Makes Perfect. And today, Steve, we've got a very interesting device here called Dr. Putter.
We do.
Steve, it's a 2 metre putting mat here, along with a return channel here for the balls to roll down. And a very interesting cradle here, Steve. Can you talk us through this, mate?
Certainly. Well, I mean, there are a lot of putting mats and training aids on the market, but this has got quite a few unique features.
Yeah.
And this cradle is one of them. As you swing the putter back and through with your putting stroke, what we're looking for is to produce one of the major fundamentals of the golf swing, and that is a straight plane line.
Sure.
Okay. And that's essential whether you're hitting a driver or a short putt.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're looking to do here is when you hook your putter into that cradle,
Little magnet sort of keeps the shaft in place. Yeah.
Yeah, it does, and also you can turn the club face, which is good, so it doesn't completely lock you in too much.
Okay.
When you swing that putter back and through, what we're looking to do is simulate the feeling of what your muscles are doing in the putting stroke to produce that straight plane line. Now, you're not quite used to that all the time, John, I must say.
Yeah, fair enough.
So this will help you get the feel. So let's try a few now, shall we, and see how that goes.
All right.
Very nice.
Oh.
Now, do you know why that missed?
It felt as if the club face was a little closed.
Exactly. So you had a straight plane line, but your hands closed the club face and manipulated.
Okay.
And that's good, because I don't want a training aid to be too perfect and almost contort you into a manipulated situation.
So for my sort of flaw of my putting stroke, I should be looking at the putter face being square with the ball at impact, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. And this will give me the correct feel.
To give you the feel how to produce that.
Okay.
With your shoulders.
With the shoulders,
yeah. So you'll feel as you just go back and stop as you go back. Yep. Feel the muscles in the upper back and shoulders go back through, and then as you go through, you'll feel that as well.
We've discussed this on a previous Practice Makes Perfect, but this actually does give you that feedback, doesn't it?
Rock solid.
Yeah.
There we go. And that was not only a square face, but a straight plane line.
Now we can go obviously right up the unit and start from close in and sort of get short
This
putts.
would be a training regime I'd recommend.
Yeah.
Once you've established yourself on this rail, get the feeling of that. Now take away the rail so you don't have this codependent relationship with the product itself. Go to short putts, hit 5 of them.
Yes.
Get the feel of what you did here. Associate it there, move back, then jump back on the rail, see how it feels.
Just reinforce those sort of big muscle movements, the shoulder.
Exactly. Okay. But now you haven't got the device, so it's up to you to see how you can produce that.
Yeah.
Well done, and you did it then.
Yeah, okay.
Now it should feel a little different and a little new.
Yeah.
But should feel very similar to what you did on this rail.
What's very handy, Steve, I think, is this rail sort of return. It's going to save you back, so you can,
I know that.
So you can hit a lot of putts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of products out in the market there that you're forever sort of picking the ball out of the hole, or they're not coming back properly, and people lose a little bit of interest, don't they?
That's right. Putting indoors has come a long way from the office executive with his glass or cup that he's putting into his coffee mug. This is quite sophisticated and quite useful and very suitable for training in all types of situations.
It's a good quality mat too, Steve.
Yeah, it's smooth. It rolls like a putting green.
All in all, what's your impression of the unit?
I'd give it 7 golf balls out of 10. I think it's got a lot of positives. The only weakness I see with the device is that the rail itself is vertical, and for people who have a flatter putter, I'd like to see it in its next version to be slightly
So you're saying
adjustable.
This here could be sort of
tilted back. Yeah, for those who have a flatter putter.
Little adjustable.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Steve, thanks very much for that. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 because I think it's a pretty complete unit, nice quality mat, and that's this week's Practice Makes Perfect.